All right, Shalom. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, this is another quick installment. Or just going over, some, it's like old, drawers and things like that. Found some books that I was like looking for a while. Or because when I first came in, or whenever there was like a lesson and all that. As far as other books and all that. The thing was, you know, um, the Lord put the spirit on me to, try and go and get all these, or books, so I can get, or like the information, and the edification, or on Thawada, or to the Akim, that started before me that, or got me hip to these books. All right, but pretty much, all the, One West, Israelite camps in general, or groups in general, probably know about these books. All right, they're both by Ivan van Sertima. Or one's called African Presence in Early Europe. All right, and African Presence in Early Asia. All right, so all right, first, all right, and of course, there's another installment of a supplemental Saparyam. Or for those of you that don't know, Saparyam means is plural for books. Or and these are things that'll or supplement or your walk, your faith. Or because a lot of the information they have is in accordance with the scriptures. Or but at the same time, or this is why I always so I could bring I always like set out like lessons like this with the scripture. All right, Ecclesiastes 12:12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. All right, so all you need is the volume of the book, or these scriptures and all that, or but at the same time, or when you go into these other books, you might find information contrary, or so the scriptures always have to be your foundation. All right, but I'm just gonna briefly just talk about this book. Or it's called African Presence in Early Europe. I haven't gotten that far in it. All right, but as far as just builds up your faith. As far as our people being scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Or in Revelation, there's actually a prophecy, or about us, or when we were up in Europe, or during the Dark Ages, at the end of the Roman Empire, and if you notice, whenever you like any type of documentary on history, or they or these Edomites, stay steady shitting on the Dark Ages basically. All right, because they were under subjection, and we were in rule. Or but at the same time, or they get you hip to or how, or how the Roman Empire was technologically advanced, but a lot of their leaders were sociopaths. Or I just found out yesterday or the day before, or that the Emperor Nero, or I'd learned in high school, or he was a pedophile and all that. All right, but he would also he also moonlighted as basically a stick-up kid basically. Or he would at nighttime he'd go out and actually start mugging people, even though he was the Emperor of Rome. Or but then they want to turn around and say when we were ruling, or things were all, or or effed up, for lack of a better term. All right, but all right, now we're going to be in Revelation chapter 20. All right, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season. Or Or, a lot of these Christians, they think that, or, that's a prophecy that hasn't, come to pass yet. Or the thing is, that's talking about, or, the Dark Ages, or, the period, in between, all right, the end of the Roman Empire, all right, and, between the end of the Roman Empire and the beginning of the Renaissance, or, when the bourgeois, or, came back into power. All right, and then when that happened, or, this prophecy, or, came to pass. All right, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so during, the Renaissance, or, they started, all those Roman pagan, or, customs started to come back, but then they tried to mask it with, Christianity. Or, even, all the, like the whitewashing of all the icons, or, and things like that. All right. Or, and the, and that's something, they still do, or, into this day. Not even fucking, they even turn, fucking, at one point I remember, they turned, Bebop, from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to an Edomite. Or, when, he started out, or, as someone resembling, the tribe of Judah, or, in his first appearance, or, before he got, mutated. All right. It may seem, trivial, but, that just shows you, or, their MO, their track record and things like that. Or, it's just, just a small example. All right. Or, on the other book, see, the other book I wanted to, show you. I'm going to get, this is a basic scripture. All right, Revelation 1:14. All right, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. All right, and that's just a description of our our Lord, or Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Or but the thing is, or that's pretty much what, or just on average, an Israelite's gonna look like. Or just like dark skin, or melanated, or woolly hair. Or as opposed to or the images, or that they give us. Or because after Satan was released from that bottomless pit, or after a thousand years, or during those 1,000 years, or when we were in rulership, he wasn't able to or just deceive anyone, or anymore. All right, but he just got right back to work, as soon as he was loosed again. Or and that from then until now, that's that's the age, or that we're living in until the Lord returns. All right, but this is this is another gem, or as far as edification, or it goes through just these books are just more, or it says African presence, but African in this context, they're talking about, or melanated people. Or and through the spirit, we discern, or as far as our approves, as far as, or in the ancient world, or everyone, every single nation, or was melanated. Or before they started, like mixing, and all that, especially Ishmael. Or because they started out looking like us. I've met people in Saudi Arabia that look like some of my cousins and shit. All right, he had to tell me that he was Ishmael and not, or or Ham or Judah. All right, but they even that word Arab, I even used to like joke in the world, they're like organic mulattoes basically. All right, but that word Arab, means mixed. All right, all right, but the picture I wanted to show you. All right, this is during the Assyrian captivity. All right. All right, and the caption says plate 1A. All right, this is page 24. Jewish prisoners taken captive in Palestine by the Assyrians. All right, circa 700 BC. All right. So, of course, there's confusion of face, or, as of now. All right, but, this is the average appearance. Or you notice, the beard, the woolly hair. All right, you probably know people that look exactly like these two pictures. All right. All right, but, all right, that's pretty much it for now. That was something I wanted to share. Just really excited about, getting, finding these books. Probably gonna get back into it. Thing is, I just got like so many books and things like that. Or but it's good for studying, taking notes, coming up with lessons. Or like this. All right, if anyone in the camp, or wants to probably borrow it, or don't hesitate. All right, but once again, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles of our great millstone, and shalom and salutations. All right, to the hopeful elect. All right, shalom.